Hey, it's Melissa. I wanted to share my latest project. This is my Christmas 2011 mini that I made with a Maya Road chipboard album. And I'm going to go as fast as I can explaining this. I made the cover with black superfine onyx Martha Stewart glitter and red garnet extra fine glitter. The way I made it was I put 1.5 inch score tape over the whole surface, front and back, and then I took one of the glimmer screens, the fanciful stencils, the one that looks like a snowflake, and there's a textured side and a smooth side. You lay the textured side down and press gently. Do not rub hard or you will not be able to get this stencil off. The tape is very strong, as many of you well know. So press it gently, make sure it's down good, and sprinkle the black glitter. Tap the excess off and then go back with your hands or with the paper tape, the slick side of the paper from the tape, and press down and make sure the glitter's down good. Tap the excess off again or brush it off. And then before you pull the stencil off, you need to do all that. Pull the stencil off, then pour the red glitter on the sticky part. Do the exact same thing. And this is what you come up with. And I have to tell you, I put glitter paper on the back, and I get glitter up when I rub my hand. On the front, I get no glitter. So this works beautifully. The only thing I would do differently is paint the background of the chipboard black before I do it to make it a little bit darker. So, and then I took velvet paper and did the spine of the book and punched it with an EK Success border punch. You can kind of see where the tape lines are, but that's okay with me. I like the finish of the binder, so it's worth it. So anyway, that's the front cover. And inside I used the Teresa Collins Christmas Home paper collection. And I also, at Michael's, found the little 6x6 companion and used it in here. And I used 12 by 12 page protectors and cut them down and sewed them as I have it many times before in minis to make pockets and picture pages and such. So, last Christmas, my daughter got married, as many of y'all know, on December 17th. So we downsized Christmas a little bit because we paid for a nice wedding. So to keep it fun, since she didn't have quite as many gifts as she usually gets, we kept her hope chest stuff here that I had been collecting for her and giving to her since she's 10. And she got to bring all that home on Christmas Day. So she had a Jeep full of loot. Anyway, everything you see in here is mostly from the collection pack. It's either from the punch page, the sticker page, or I've cut it from the paper unless I otherwise specify. The Mr. and Mrs. Griggs down here, I stamped that with the Graphic 45 antique typewriter stamp set and made a little pennant. And then the circles here are just punched out. This is a stamp behind the 25th. Just layered those up. This is from the punch page, and I lifted it up on dimensional adhesive and put some glossy accents on the top and just lifted both of these up on dimensional adhesive. This cute little stamp is from this stamp set from Teresa Collins from her Vintage Finds collection. And I love that stamp set. It has all kinds of sentiments in it. It didn't have Christmas, but luckily I have a Christmas stamp I put in there. So that's the first page. This pocket page is the story of Christmas and the hope chest and such, and the wedding. I made a pocket page for this one, and it just flips up and holds 4 pictures. And I also sewed this, obviously, and made extra pockets for some of the paper to slide into. This is just some circles I punched out, and a cute stamp that I've had for 2 years from the dollar bin at Michael's. I love the font. Reminds me of the 50s. And then made just another little small pocket page here. And some little seam binding through the holes to make a bow. This right here is a bling that I put in this charm. My sister gave me these metal charms a long time ago, and it's got a recess in it, and that bling fit perfect. But what I did was use E6000 glue and then put the bling on top of it, and I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it actually breaks down the foil backing on the bling and makes it look bubbly in there. So if you like that look, use a foil gem and E6000 glue. And then on the back just used a black flower brad and some more stamps. This is a Inka Dinka Doo stamp. On this page, of course, I have to use crafting plastic as always, and I took all of my little mini frame stamps, I think this is from 2 or 3 collections, and stamped them in Stays On ink and made my own little transparency out of crafting plastic. So I really like the way that came out. That was fun to do also. And on this page I traced one of the extra large jumbo tags out of Swiss dot paper in green and put that back there behind the picture. This is a K & Company journaling spot. I cut out one of the deer and I bent his little leg. Cut out one of the deer and popped it up. Put some twine, some baker's twine back there, and then some more little banners. This one was stamped, and some washi tape. On this page I made another little pennant up here, pennant banner, and this is also out of the Swiss dot paper in black. And these letters are the Recollections fancy letters, and I embossed those in white on there. These are smaller than the Tim Holtz. The Tim Holtz look similar to this, but these are Recollections and they're smaller. And then just put one of the border stickers from the collection, and this metal piece is, my sister gave it to me, thank you Carrie, from Sticko, and it's one of these. I think you can get them at Michael's. And then here's my dad, isn't he cute? I put a ho 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 stamp that I cut out down here and made a little banner out of it, or a pennant, and then from the punch page made a little tab and put it there. Put some trim paper in a slot that I sewed here, and then across the bottom, and then on the back just cut out a giant little pennant. And this actual frame I got from the Graphics Fairy, and then I just pasted Celebrate in there with my iPad. And on this page I used crafting plastic again and made a belly band, but it is horizontal instead of vertical. And I made it really wide so that it would hold the tag securely. The tag does not move in there. So if you're going to do this and you want to hold it, make it really wide. And I used a Sizzix border die on the edges. I think you can see the scallop right there. Sorry for the glare. Use my little clicker to make some little names. That's my daughter Lexi and my sister is her, Lexi's nanny. Okay, spit it out. And then just put some bling. I think that's Teresa Collins bling. Now on my tag, it's another one of those giant tags. And I took a giant eyelet, We Are Memory Keepers, and put in there, and then a Tim Holtz dangle charm, or whatever this is called. It's Tim Holtz, regardless. And then this charm is from, you know, those machines that you punch out and do the epoxy on. I don't have the machine, but I like the little charms, so I used it. Just bought the little charms, and I put a Santa, and it says naughty or nice on the back, and then I just put the epoxy stickers on the top of that. And this is a vintage Prima Marion Smith trinket. So that's that. And then on the next page is Lexi's Hope Chest loot. That's in front of the gifts on the tree. At the bottom of the tree. And what I did is I took a library card and I wrote the story of the Hope Chest, and then made a pocket behind the picture by just lifting it up on dimensional adhesive, and made another little pretty over here with some layered circles that were printed out and stamped. And then this is from the collection. And this bling, it comes in a roll. You get it at Michael's. It is absolutely gorgeous. It comes in a roll like ribbon, and you can cut it apart. Every time I go in there, I look to see if they've got some more, and they're always sold out. It sells out as soon as they get it. But That's what that bling is from. And then a little pennant back here and memories right here. A Jenny Bolin bingo card here. And I just left it plain and put some decorative paper on the back. And then some more pictures in a custom little page that I sewed, obviously. These are the pictures of them loading up their Jeep with all their loot. She's excited, can you tell? And then just, this is from, this is a border punch from the punch out page. And then on this page, I made a little pennant banner. These metal rods are from Michaels. And they're, let's see, momenta.com. Anyway, they look like curtain rods to me, or pennant rods, obviously. So I used it to hold a pennant. And these are also the same letters that I used for the Joy banner. And just stamped it and stays on. And then I cut this out of the 6x6 pad. So it was a December dream. And this is the Jeep loaded up with their stuff. That's the back seat, and that's the very back. The floor is full. They racked up. And then on this final page, just a picture of them all excited with all their loot. Fixing to go home and put it up. And then just put a lot of words on this one. And I have to tell y'all, I have exciting news. I posted it on my last video, but I'll say it this time. I'm going to be a grandmother. I'm so excited. They started trying as soon as they got married, and it only took 5 months. They're going to be due in February, and we're going to find out the sex of the baby September 17th. So I am a very, very excited grandmother. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please ask. Sorry I went so fast, but need to get it done quickly this morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.